with my soldiers buddies over and over.
And we're live.
Hello! Today we've got some peeps. Most of us chose by just rolling dice, so this is going to be a fun scene. It's going to be at Gage Park. The lovely Gage Park, where everyone is kind of afraid of, because a whole bunch of stupid shit goes down at Gage Park.
Affirmative.
It's not my fault, I swear.
It's amazing. So, I don't know, to just get it started, Matt will be hobbling around the park, seeming to enjoy the... let's make it night, why not? Or it's evening, the evening air.
You should not be alone. Damn it, wrong character. 1 second. This one thinks that you should not be wandering alone. Gage Park is supposed to be bad. Full of bad.
If I want to walk around a park by myself, then I will.
So me and Zach come up.
Yeah, we're probably just heading to a bench somewhere.
Yeah.
I kind of have this pretty big, this decent-sized case that I'm walking around with.
I'm probably just
record, huh?
I'm probably just talking shop as we go and sit.
Fair enough. Yeah, we're both probably doing the same. And as we're talking shop, Jesus, really? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going like, jeez, whoa. I'm not. I'd like to think that I'm not right next to the guy.
So, I'm assuming we see Lothgar, right?
I'm pretty sure they can see Lothgar from space.
I mean, he's like 8 feet tall and kind of looks kind of like the picture. Like, he's wearing some really strange clothes with some fur. And, he is wearing pants, though. He has been taught about pants.
Great, now I have that damn song stuck in my head.
Wow.
Boots with the fur. Sorry. Perception awareness, Chris?
Sure. What on or what for?
8 foot tall person.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Seven dice, or 7 successes with a 10.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that that is real beard and his real hair, but that guy's really hairy. Like,
Oh,
oh
he
my
made,
god!
awareness, and he's got enough to see aura. So he's
Oh,
looking for emotional
okay.
color.
Roll me a fright check, or however you want to do it. Willpower, I guess.
Do you got a gift or something that interacts with it?
I have Spirit Heritage with Wolverine. I literally scare the piss out of you.
That is what Spirit Heritage Wolverine does.
Okay, that's willpower, right, Chris?
Yep.
I'll bite.
I have Spirit Heritage 5, so you can decide on the difficulty, Chris.
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll out a standard diff for you, Chris.
Okay, and then
If it's anything above 9, I didn't get it. If it's anything below 9, I got it.
okay, let me look.
Sorry, guys, I'm multitasking. So if I'm a little slow, just call me out on it.
I'm even checking with the Sean's.
Also of note, he has Rage 5, so...
By the way, why would Spirit Heritage Wolverine cause him to be afraid?
The spirit of Wolverine?
Yeah, but all
the
the
aspect of rage itself?
But all Spirit Heritage does is just
Yeah.
make it easier to socialize with that specific spirit.
Yeah.
It also can have negative effects, too.
I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause
it's really a Chris or Sean call at this
Yeah.
point. But you do make a good point. I won't deny that, but it's really an SD call.
it also makes some spirits fearful of you.
But I'm not
Just
a
thought I'd
spirit.
mention it.
We will assume, I think, for the time being, until clarification can be found, with 2 9s, he will succeed anyway, because, I very much doubt the check is going to be 10.
Okay. So Charles, for you, it's definitely kind of weird and creepy, but you're fine. So I also know that he's obviously got a bright aura, and I'm not sure what his emotional state is that would be in his aura. But definitely going to have that underboiling anger, because that's
Anger.
a lot of rage.
Hunger and curiosity.
Hunger's not an emotion, so
It is.
Depends how hungry you are. Oh.
oh, really? Really? Okay.
Well, I walk over and put the box down, and I begin to do a little bit of a check on the drone. I guess a pre-flight check, sort of thing.
You kind of just see me jerk back while looking at the 8-foot person.
Well, what's
wow.
up?
Oh, remember the other day I was telling you about those people? Yeah, his aura is just as bright.
Those people is pretty general, man.
At Tap That Topeka. I thought I mentioned it.
Say that one more time.
At Tap That Topeka. I thought I mentioned it.
I probably forgot, man. It's been a busy week.
Okay. Just let's keep our distance a little bit. He seems to have that odd undercurrent.
Fair enough. All right, here, let me pack this up and let's bring it somewhere else.
He doesn't seem he doesn't seem overtly aggressive, but he seems to have that undercurrent. So yeah.
At this point, you know what? People will see Elizabeth walking along the back with a large picnic basket under her arm. As she sets it out, she basically lays out a tarp underneath a tree in a kind of a nice shaded spot, and starts to remove plates and platters and starts lighting candles for ambient light, as she appears to be preparing some kind of elaborate picnic.
Oh look! I'll kind of nudge at Nick and say, "There's Elizabeth."
Oh, there she is. What, do you want to go over or something?
Do you want to go over? I thought we were trying to get the test flight done for this.
That's pretty much what I'm doing now.
I think here's good.
Fair enough. He'll continue to...
You get everything set up for the stealth for it?
Are you saying that in character or out of character?
In character.
Yeah, I do. I decided to get some different paint. And I also worked a little bit of... He basically goes on to describe how he modified the drone, gave it different parts to help make it look faded. He was doing some experimentation with straight up cloaking.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, have you tried Fanta Black yet? Or-
Yeah, I did. I put that paint on there as well.
Man, those guys at the Infinite Probability Improbability Drive really have everything.
Well, yeah, we work there.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they have everything. I didn't expect them to have Fanta Black that fast. It's still in more or less the experimental stages.
Well, talked to Andre, and all of a sudden he told me to. He said, "Give me a day," and all of a sudden it was on my desk.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Chris.
1 second, guys.
Out of character. Who are the two ladies that joined us, Chris, for Tap That Topeka?
I'm trying to remember. I know one was Alexandra.
Alexandra and Lita.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. By the way, from Charles and I can never remember Ziggy's other character's name. Right.
Zach.
Zach. Okay. Can I get both of you to make me perception alertness rolls, please?
Very well.
Alertness?
Yep.
I got 3.
I got none.
Okay. You do not see this coming before it happens. Literally, right behind you. You just hear, and you see a tray come into existence. As Elizabeth says, "Can I offer you gentlemen a sandwich?" It scares the shit out of you.
Yes, it does. And I kind of just
Christ! Oh.
I kind of just jump about 5 feet forward, and you kind of see me put my hands on my back before taking a deep breath and saying, "Elizabeth, please don't do that."
Yes, sir.
Zach is just sitting down in the chair with his hands over his face, like clearly, that really shook the jeebus out of him.
Would you care for a sandwich, sir?
Yes.
Sure, Elizabeth. Thank you. How are you doing?
They are delicious sandwiches. She'll nod and she'll say, "I'm fine. Thank you."
Man, this is really good.
She'll casually nod. "Indeed. It was suggested to me by Miss by Miss Cassie that this evening would be an excellent evening for a picnic."
Yeah, it's a pretty nice day. Or night, I should say.
Yes. Indeed. She kind of looks at your drone and quirks her head to the side.
Oh.
"What is this, sir?"
It's a drone, custom, trying to make it silent, quiet, and be very difficult to see.
I see. There's some semblance of espionage, perhaps.
Mostly to capture photographs in nature. Get close-ups of animals and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we don't disturb them in their natural habitat. Hey, Kim, side chat.
I don't think they have.
Okay.
Anyway,
So,
if
I'll
you
kind
excuse me, yeah.
I'll kind of take a. You have saucers, right? I was going to take the plate, a plate.
Yes, she will present you with the number of saucers if you want them.
I'll kind of put like about 4 or 5 sandwich halves. I kind of assume they're cut in half and look like
Yeah,
triangles.
they're cut in half.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're actually more like they're actually to describe them. They're more like sub sandwiches that have been cut into smaller kind of, circlets.
Oh, okay. So I kind of just put like 10 of those because I would assume they're kind of small.
Yeah.
On the saucer, and I kind of just walk off to the 8-foot-tall dude and the lady with the cane, and I kind of walk up to him and say, "Hey, you looked a little bit hungry. Can I offer you some sandwiches?"
Zach looks like he's about to tell Caleb to stop, but he just kind of waves his hand as if, whatever.
Elizabeth kind of looks at him, not at Caleb, but Zach, kind of quirks her head to the side and says, "Is Mr. Stone in the habit of offering food to strangers?"
I think he's in the habit of interacting with strangers in general.
Oh.
So let's just keep an eye on him. Watch his back.
If you'll excuse me, sir, I have to go and prepare the picnic for my master's arrival.
Ah, gotcha. I guess I'll do that. I guess I ask if he gets in trouble, you help me out.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
I will make sure that Mr. Stone doesn't meet his grisly demise.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Talk to you later. Okay?
She goes back to busying herself at her picnic.
So, Grog, I walk up to your character.
You might be AFK. Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Matty, someone walks up to us. I do not know them.
It's Matt, please. And yes, that is a person who has just walked up. Typically what happens is you then introduce yourself after they introduce themselves to you.
So I'm also carrying a plate of the sandwiches that were previously described, and I kind of offer a few to Grog, to the big 8-foot-tall man.
Do they have any lettuce or anything else on them?
They're primarily vegetarian because Priori doesn't eat meat.
Then he will decline. Nuh-uh. Tastes bad. That's what food's supposed to eat.
I kind of just grin at you and say, "Yeah, I understand that sentiment very well. A lot of men of the court had that idea." And I kind of just turn and offer the plate to Matt.
No, thank you.
I'll kind of just nod and say, to Matt, you guys wouldn't happen to know anyone by the name of Alexia, right? Or I would say the name correctly.
Alexia?
Out of character, I would say the name correctly. It's right now, it's stuck in my head of Alexia. It's Alex something. Alexandria.
You mean Evans Ventru?
No.
Alexandra? The werewolf?
Yes.
Yeah.
Matt would nod, say yes, I do know of her. And her cheeks will kind of darken a little bit. Jesus Christ, the last time her and Alexandra talked.
Is this Tim's werewolf?
Yeah.
That explains so much.
Shut up.
Matt, your cheeks are red. Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling just fine, thank you. How do you know, Alexandra?
Oh, I met her the other day here at Gage Park. Just your friend reminds me a lot about her. God, I can't work today. Sorry. Her friend reminds me of her. Very much of her. Yeah, there we go.
Matt will look over to Lothgar, just kind of look him up and down, and then think of how Alexandra looks, and then just give Caleb a really, really weird look.
At this point, walking along the path will be Triori, making his way towards the predestined picnic spot by the lake, because he wanted to eat outside of the house this evening, and so this seemed like an excellent place. His book bouncing at his hip, he will walk towards the group and smile at Matt giving her kind of a half bow of his head, and he will say, "Ah, Mr. Stone, Miss Lurie, a pleasure to see you both again."
Matt will incline her head as a greeting.
I'll kind of go over and stand near Zach and I guess Triori.
Well, I thought you walked over to the werewolf, and I was still at the bench, just kind of
Yep.
keeping. Okay.
Yeah, I walk back over to you.
Oh, okay.
Triori will extend his hand to the big man.
He looks at it for a second, thinks a second, and then like realizes what he's supposed to do, and he grabs your hand, and it's really hard.
He'll give you a very firm handshake, and he'll say, "A pleasure to meet you, sir. Any friend of Miss Lurie's is a friend of mine. Triori Alude, at your service."
Not sure. He looks Matt. Not sure what he means by "at my service." What are you talking about?
It's typically a polite greeting. If you ever need anything, you can ask him for it.
Oh,
By the way, Grog, what language are you speaking this in?
English.
Okay. Just curious.
You thought you were going to come out of there with that. I know the Garou speak, but not.
I do.
Not today,
Well,
because I might have forgotten to buy it up on Matt this month, but that's neither here nor there.
At the moment, I can't actually. Well, I can understand Garou speak because I just threw up my name in cantrip to be able to speak any language or to understand any language.
Well, it's a mighty fine piece of English you're hearing.
Some English there. Mm-mm. But he'll smile and he'll say, "Would both of you care to join me? My butler has appeared to have laid out a rather comprehensive spread." Not sure if I died mid-sentence or not.
If you're hungry, this one will go with you, but the food does not look tasty. It looks like food you should eat.
I will point out, there is quite a lot. There is meat in the other foods, not in the sandwiches. So there's things like there's a whole cooked chicken.
Oh, well then.
Not for long.
Retract my statement.
Yep, there's a whole cooked chicken. There's some cold pork chops. There's there's slaw. There's basically enough food to feed about 10 people here, but it's just been designed for the two of them. So he'll gesture. Would you both, Miss Lurie? Would you also care to join us?
I'll sit around, but I'm not too hungry this evening. Thank you, though.
We do have a thermos of coffee.
Oh shit! I didn't put addiction caffeine on this character. Damn it! That'll catch her attention, and she'll just sort of nod.
Cool. He will settle himself down with they'll set themselves down on the kind of the tarp that Elizabeth has placed out, and Triori will eat very little but politely. But he basically has just kind of consigned the chicken to Lorgar. He's just like, here, have a chicken. There's no need for
rips it in half and just starts chewing on the breast.
I assume that this is one of your friends, Miss Lurie.
Just kind of look over at him, think for a moment. Oh shit, that's right. She forgot everything that made her pissed off at him.
Yep.
Shit. Okay. So she'll look back to frickin' what's his face and kind of nod and say I guess one could call him that. Ooh.
Wonderful. In that case, it's rather poetic. Triori will take out his book that he keeps on his waist, and he'll open the page to one of the pages that I've used quite constantly, and he'll hold the book open for Lorgar to have a look at it.
I'm illiterate, so what's it look like?
It's a picture.
Ah, what's the picture of?
It basically shows a bunch of basically really fancy, fancy-looking changelings, all dressed really prettily, with different like boggans running around and trolls standing watch, kind of a really beautiful etching as they sit down at table with werewolves and shape changers in the middle of a forest under a pale moon. It's a really pretty picture.
He points at the trolls. Know these well. They are friends.
They are friends, he will say, nodding. They are my people. That is why it is a pleasure to break bread with you. Or in this case, you break chicken with me.
Like chicken, especially when not have to chase down.
Triori will have a glass of wine poured for him by Elizabeth. He will then say, "Do you drink, sir? I'm afraid I didn't catch your name."
You can call me Odin.
Odin. Very good.
Matt
Do you
just
drink?
kind of covers her face with her palm.
Odin. Yes, I drink mead and the thing that comes from Russia, made of
Vodka?
yes, that word.
In that case, she will pour you vodka. He'll just pour. When I say she'll pour you vodka, she's not dumb. She won't pour you a shot. She will pour vodka into a tankard and fill the tankard.
I like this person, Matt.
So, can I get some perception alertness from, I guess just Triori, and I guess Elizabeth. I'll roll for Elizabeth.
Her score for that is crap. I remember that. Perception alertness, did you say?
Correct. And just
so
the two that can see the dreaming.
So in my case, it would be kenning, not because obviously kenning is my role.
Not awareness, alertness.
Oh, alertness. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this based on sight?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Because I sensed there was plot fiat coming, I will throw a willpower into this as well. So that's going to be that. One, two, three. That's 4 successes. Sorry. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 successes with the willpower. As the 10s explode. Bloody 10s.
Wow, Elizabeth does not have a lot of alertness.
She was designed to do other things.
Okay, so that way you know, both you and Elizabeth notice several nightmares have actually started circling a large distance around the picnic. Like,
Okay.
the nightmares are watching y'all and circling around.
Are these the same nightmare spirits that we saw during the Tap That Topeka?
Yes.
Oh, Christ. Okay. Triori, he doesn't appear more on edge, but his eyes flick around us at 360 degrees, and he says, we're about to have company.
Company like what?
I believe you call them Ronin.
All right, hold on while I start activating gifts.
At which point I'll kind of just turn to Matt and be like, yeah, I met her, Alexandra. the other day, and we talked about a great many deal. Whatever. Fuck. We talked a lot.
She'll nod and say, that is sort of her job, talking. So, okay.
Oh, okay. Out of character thing. I don't remember how much she told me about if she mentioned Debreu at all. So I'm kind of just derping tonight.
Everyone sees Lothgar take his hands and kind of like rub them across the ground, and kind of leaves furrows after he does it. He just does it a couple of times.
Sounds like razor claws, though.
Maybe.
I'll kind of turn back to Matt and say, what's your friend doing?
Matt does not know this, though. She'll look over at Lothgar and then look back and shrug and say, I don't know. There are things I'm not really told.
I'm kind of just nod. Well, would it be proper for me to ask?
You can ask him if you wish to ask him.
Okay. Hey, Odin.
Yes, that is me, of course.
What you doing?
I am getting prepared for something to come. Something bad. Something that does bad, not funs.
Okay, yeah, everyone can now make awarenesses or keenings or whatever the heck you want, because there's a fuckload of magic going off at multiple places.
Hey, Chris, side chat. Chris, side chat before we get too far.
Yes, you would be able to make those as well on him activating those too.
All right, so I'm going to do it in order of hit. The first one is going to be on Lothgar. The second one going to be situational awareness.
My situational awareness is 6 successes. Ah.
This was perk alert or perk awareness?
Awareness.
I forgot to put on that.
I don't
Ouch.
have awareness, do I? I don't have awareness. So I just have
Yeah, for the
awareness.
record, Chris,
Werewolves
Primal
would
urge
roll
just have
Primal
awareness.
Urge.
Primal Urge, gotcha. 4, 8.
So 4 successes on Lothgar and 1 success on awareness. On the second one.
Okay, so Lothgar obviously had a bunch of powers that went off right there. Then in Skip, a bunch of powers went off as well.
Shit. Would I be able to notice that? Skip?
I mean, because it's basically you sense something happening and like your brain skips at where, like a record skipping.
Okay. I guess I'll Facebook you then to not throw everything else.
Okay.
So with the 6 successes on the around atmosphere, what's going on, Jim?
So obviously, Lothgar did a bunch of Wuji.
Not all of it shows. Like,
Yeah.
only the Razor Claws would physically have anything that shows what happened.
Yeah. Then another cluster of powers went off, one immediately after another, in a location of Skip. You know, the whole brain skip in which direction.
Okay.
Facebook, Chris.
Yep.
I am disconcerted, Priori says as he swirls his wine around in his glass. I don't like uninvited guests spoiling my picnics.
That doesn't answer my question, Chris.
To try and figure out which location.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try to pinpoint which location,
Yeah.
but you need a lot of successes.
putting willpower. And is it at the same diff or higher diff?
Let's see, you would be rolling diff 8.
Ouch. Okay.
Yep.
What the fuck is my fucking Methuselah's curse? Seriously?
Hey, you might get Methuselah curse too. Don't worry.
That was the same roll that I got last time.
So Chris, what does my primal urge tell me?
Basically something kind of in that direction. Had a bunch of powers go off. Like a bunch of supernatural happened right over there, but you can't tell where exactly, and there's no one over there at all, at least that you can see. And yeah.
It's not safe here.
No, it's not.
Did you see
Elizabeth, pack up the picnic. We're leaving.
He stands
Yes,
up, brushes himself off, and crouches beside Maddie as almost if he was about to take off on all fours.
I'll kind of just look at Maddie and I'll kind of just stand close to her, ish, and I will be facing the opposite direction as Lothgar.
Matt's just gonna stand up and take out a pair of brass knuckles and put them on.
Elizabeth smiles. She was about to hand you a gun. It does not appear to be necessary now.
Y'all bitches acted like Matt's some tiny little kinfolk and he's tech bitch got motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
Can I get a roll on how many people are in this park before something bad happens?
Sorry, I was trying to shut up my phone. Yes, you may. That would be perception alertness.
I would like to use Primal Urge, like as I sniff the air instead.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah. Difficulty?
Let me check Primal Urge. It's actually difficult for yacht. Because it gives examples, which is useful. As fuck. Seems like it passed the 1,000,005 gifts that use Primal Urge. Okay, sensing. Okay, sensing magically concealed would be diff 8.
So difficulty 6.
Yep.
Okay, ciao ciao. Thanks for. Oh wait, he's already gone.
Oh damn. This is not hunting, and I have no other applicable thing. So just 5 successes.
Oh god. Let me roll. I gotta roll to see how well he stays hidden from you.
Unless hunting does apply, at which point it's 6.
Okay. Yeah, so you smell be about this time of evening. I don't know, about a total of like 24 people inside the park. But you also smell someone in the middle of the clearing, even though there's no one there.
He just gives like a very, very low growl and points directly at the spot that he's smelling.
At which point
Found him.
I'll kind of just turn and can we all make a perception awareness roll again, Chris? As he's pointing at him.
Those of y'all that have the ability to, which would really, because yeah, that'd really just basically be you that could really break it. I mean, I guess Lothgar can actually try to completely break it, but he
8 or 6.
You're still rolling 8 because you really don't have anything to help you break it. You just got a fuckload of awareness. And you're searching for the blip.
I have a more interesting question. Can I roll alertness? There's something very particular he's looking for.
What are you looking for?
Indentations to denote someone standing in the grass so I can't see.
Well, damn.
This isn't. I get the distinct impression this isn't obfuscate, which means I consciously don't see them. I get the feeling they're actually invisible. So I'm going to see if there's anything on the ground that denotes people standing on the grass.
Okay, you can roll.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Those are famous last words.
Yep.
Yes, but it's the words that I usually say.
2
And
successes.
as far as that goes, you don't really see any footprints and the impressions in the grass of where he's standing.
That's fair. Worth a try.
Fuck, I need to open the Sorcerer Advice book. Because I'm just going to be doing... Is it within 10 yards of me, Chris?
No.
Okay. I'm not even going to attempt it, because I'm not moving. I still need to open the Sorcerer Advice book.
Dirty Grewer, dirty. Learning vampiric disciplines and shit.
Well, I can smell it. So he's not pawing the ground, but he digs up a bit and he's like hunched over to where he can like rip in front of him with his claws, and he's just sniffing and he's just moving back and forth, his eyes never leaving that spot, and just continue sniffing there, hunting whatever's there.
Yeah, and since you are sniffing and smelling about, you do notice that basically after you pointed, the smell is getting fainter because he is moving.
How fast is he moving? Does he have celerity 3 or higher? If not, I'm about to catch him. And maybe break the veil.
Well, his first burst, let me see how fast it is in werewolf terms. Okay. So he's currently running at well, actually, I'll put it this way. He's running away and declaring, I'm spending 5 rage for extra actions.
Okay. Hang on. Do rage extra actions go at your initiative step or at the end of the initiative, like celerity action?
At the end of the initiative,
Yeah.
like celerity.
Yep.
Okay. I have something that can bring him out, so I'm going to try it because it's going to be funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Triori, he hasn't gotten up from where he's sitting. He basically kind of gestures for everyone to kind of so slightly back from him as he starts to recite a weird little poem to himself. He says, "Tiddle taddle taddling nigh, come on out, come on see, come on where, yeah, come on out to come on see, come on out to come on dream, and let us see your eyes to gleam." And he snaps his fingers 3 times. That was just, probably a 1 or 2 dot bump. He's going to use naming 2 to give the person who's running away the nickname Overconfident. And then he's going to shout after him to basically come out wherever you are. And let's see how this one goes. I'll read out naming 2 for the record. Nickname. What can be given a nickname. For the duration of the cantrip, people, even strangers, unconsciously refer to the target by the given moniker. If the target is an inanimate object, it conforms the spirit of the nickname. A car named Clunker does not start reliably and sputters down the road. An impressive Magnum revolver nicknamed Pea Shooter fires bullets that barely break the skin. Nickname a street Murder Lane and suddenly attracts those making illicit deals and seeking violent confrontations. If applied to a changeling, mortal, or other sentient creature, the target cannot regain willpower unless she acts in accordance with the spirit of the nickname. For a number of successes, determined to the duration. So basically, I give him the nickname Overconfident, and he will become overconfident. I just failed. Funny idea. So
Yeah.
do that.
What realm are you using?
I am going to use. I've met. I'm assuming it's Justin. I could be wrong because I've met Justin. So he counts as a familiar face to me. So that counts for actor 3, and I'm going to spend. Let's throw 3 glamour into the ability to activate it with scene 3, which should be more than enough scene. So basically, if he's within the scene, within scene 3, I will catch him with it.
Are you gonna increase the time though? Got to remember that naming doesn't last forever, and you only roll 2.
No, it doesn't. But no. The successes that I roll determine the time. So it's got 1 success is 1 scene, 2 successes, 2 scenes, 3 successes is 1 week, 4 successes, 1 month.
2 successes, 1 day.
Sorry, I misread that. How many bunk points was the little poem and the snapping of fingers worth?
Sorry, I'm pulling up example bunks. Example bunks. Looks like it's technically probably a -1.
Okay, so that brings.
Yeah, because probably
Okay.
along the lines of insulting someone, which is -1.
Yeah, cool. So that makes it. It brings it down to -7, or to 7 diff. But because I'm using scene, it brings it back up to 8. So it's gone to 8 diff. That means I roll my pool. And I'm going to spend another willpower into this. Holy crap. Okay. That's a thing. So for the next 3 successes. So for the next month, he will start to refer to himself. People will refer to him as overconfident, and he will be overconfident.
Well, I am asking Sean a clarifying question real fast.
Take your time.
So if you name a Magnum revolver Moab, will it really hurt?
Yes.
So you are using Actor 3?
Yeah.
Yay for having met him multiple times in this park, repeatedly.
2 successes to see that Triori use an effect.
Okay. I mean, so you'll sense that, but still waiting on Sean to check Facebook. Dang it, he's online, looking at stuff and posting.
Doopty doodles.
He's looking at porn. Leave him be.
He's not allowed to look at porn when I'm asking him questions. Okay, he is, but he still needs to respond. If I have to tell him to get off F list, I will.
He'll do it. He's crazy.
I lived with the man for like 3 years.
He'll do it. He's crazy.
Oh god.
Yeah, no. At some point, I'm gonna put that bunk onto. I'm gonna put that naming effect. I'm gonna time delay it so whenever somebody attacks me, their sword will get the name Butter Knife or something like that because it's funny.
God dang it, Sean. Dang it. Answer faster.
Has he seen the message?
Yes, he just responded.
Hurrah! If it doesn't work the way I think it does, that's entirely fine.
Let's see.
Should have spent more glamour, man. Should have spent more glamour.
He only has, what, 5? 4?
He can use draws.
I can use draws. We need to see if, like, Sean actually worked out the dross rules so we can see if we got our dross for this month, because you want your dross, I want my tax dross. Dross. Someday I'll have enough that I'll roll around naked in dross. Or, even better, Scrooge McDuck some dross.
Yeah. And so while we're at it, anyone can make their perception awarenesses, because whenever you did that, other effects go off.
Hooray!
Oh god.
As well as rage is being spent, and people may or may not be chasing it down.
Yeah.
Damn it, Sean. Why must this be complicated?
Oh, damn. That kind of sucked. Oh, wait, no, that should have been at 4. That still kind of sucked. Fuck. So, 3 successes.
I mean, if you look at mine, I got, I rolled 4 10s and 3 1s.
Damn.
Yeah. So,
2 successes.
yep. So Lothar will notice, something, a power go off in the direction of the smell. I mean, also in the direction of Triori. Tree will notice that basically you cast the cantrip, but another power went off from where you cast the cantrip at.
Hooray! No, I maintain that at some point I'm just going to get a big box, and write swag on the bottom of it that I'm going to carry around and shout "no consequences" occasionally.
So Charles, in the mind skip area is where power went off in response to Triori's power. Hey, guess what? Because Greymare is allowed to identify magic.
Yay! Somehow, fucker countered by magic. I fucking know he did. What was I going to say? What's the diff with the Greymare roll?
It's not anything you. Because of your -1, we'll call it standard.
Hooray!
Is he closer or further away, Chris?
Further, much further.
Okay.
He's running
Holy
away.
crap! 1,
Yeah, there's
2,
also a
3,
rune
4,
chasing
5,
after him.
6, 7. 7 successes.
So the power that went off from him after you cast the cantrip was he copied the power.
On who?
Oh no! Like you used the power on him, and he
Really?
copied it, being able to use it.
Too bad he doesn't have the realms that he needs to use it.
I'm going to be chasing after the Arun.
This is very true. He doesn't have the realms.
Triori's just kind of laughing as he sips his wine. This is just amusing as fuck to him now.
Catch that, Chris?
So I have speed 12. That is my dex doubled for lupus form. As soon as I hit a tree, I'm shifting right behind it, or relaxing right behind it instantly. And will be Birding Rage to catch him. I really should be faster than that, but large size.
Actually, no, I'm not running after him. Fuck. I'm not.
Speed
Yeah.
12?
Yeah,
What?
I'm lupus form. Lupus form is speed 6.
What?
Yeah, lupus is double fast than a Hamid.
Well, movement
If it
rates are on page 269 of Werewolf 20.
All right, let's.
If it helps, while all this is going on, I like to think that Elizabeth is just calmly pouring Maddie more coffee.
Yeah, I'm going to stay with Maddie. My bad.
9, you said.
Why does everyone gotta protect the kinfolk? Like shit, things get bad. She might have her first change. It'll be fine. Frenzy and werewolf. Jesus.
I mean, do you want me to run after the Arun? I mean,
You had already said that you were chasing after the Arun.
Okay, I'll go after him. Fine, I'll stick with my original course of plan.
Maddie can't run though, so Maddie's just kind of standing there like, okay, guys.
Yeah, because I definitely would be going after the Arun. Yep.
Sure, it's page 256.
269.
Oh, 260. Okay. Action. Because if you tell me that a Hamid is as fast as a...
Oh no, it still says that lupus is twice Hamid speed.
Okay. Oh shit, run. How do I figure this up?
20 plus 3 times your dexterity.
And then doubled? Okay. So that is 3 times dexterity, which is 18 plus 20 equals 38 times 2 equals 76. So that's 76. I believe we're using yards. Yeah, 76 yards.
Yep, but that would be after you shift.
Mhm.
So before you shift, it'd be
Half that minus 2. So 4 times 3 equals 12 plus 20 equals 32.
259.
269.
Sean, you look so happy. That's the look
Sean.
of.
Look of you're all screwed, and I enjoy it.
No, that's the look of fuck. My players are doing stupid shit again.
I apologize for nothing.
Again, it's kind of a given at this point. I just automatically assume. I say, oh, they're actually not doing silly stuff in a social scene is the non-default setting.
Social scenes are just low combat scenes.
Yeah, I know, right?
Are you in school again?
No, I'm just snagging the Wi-Fi because I was on campus anyway.
Yeah, Sean, by the way, out of character, the whole adoption and homeschooling process.
Oh, that's a bitch and a half.
Yes.
Yeah, get ready for it. It's going to be even funner.
Because you have to prove that you can teach. I hope you have academics.
No, he doesn't have to prove he can teach. He just has to prove that he's competent enough to administer what's being given to him. Say he could go to a school and get a lecture plan and information from a teacher. He just needs to be competent enough to administer the plan given to him.
Who are you
Oh,
teaching
damn.
and what are you teaching them?
I swear, Sean, I'm just going to awaken everybody that I meet in the government building.
Yep.
Like, here, have a
Fine
go.
with that.
Now, what were we doing again?
'Cause that's totally not a frickin' breach.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's not. Don't forget about it.
That's
I mean, I hit behind a tree, like because we're in a park and he was in the other side of a clearing.
This is also
So-
like late evening. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just I didn't bring my overlays on my laptop. Silly
Do
me.
whatchamacallit do wolves actually live naturally in Kansas or do they not?
Yes. Don't they?
Well, it depends on what parts. It's very rare. You're more likely going to find coyotes.
Coyotes are scary though.
Yeah, they are. They will fucking go into your yard and eat your animals.
And they don't really care because they're not scared because they're used to being around.
Yeah.
They have no fear.
So what you're saying is coyotes are are to Americans what the Welsh are to us.
Okay. So,
All right, with that, I've got to take
put
a
it
second.
this way, the basically one of the first wolves noticed in Kansas was 4 years ago. The wolf before that was ever seen was 100 years before.
Yeah, not.
Actually, 108 years.
That's more northeast, northwestern, and north.
Yeah.
So Dakota, Montana, Colorado, Wyoming.
And that wolf was actually spotted in.
Chris, you got sidetracked.
Oh, sorry. I know. Yeah.
It was an interesting conversation and Sean has really floofy hair. You're allowed to be sidetracked. Look at how floofy it is.
Yep. And it was
God.
in northwest Kansas. But yeah.
That makes sense.
So I can pretty much already tell you this. Charles, there's no way in hell you're keeping up.
I know, but I can try, right?
Hang on. You know what? Hey Charles, do you really want to keep up with them?
Do some Wayfair on that bitch.
Oh come on, I'm gonna do some Wayfair on that bitch. Cause it's funny.
I will put it to you this way. In the turn, Justin will be running under Obfuscate 192 yards.
run that fast under obfuscate.
Yep. It's pretty much gonna break, but he doesn't care. He's hightailing it out of there.
All right. Can't spend a rage and Gnosis in the same turn.
Correct.
But I am about to catch his ass.
Well, you'd have to. Well, shifting breed form's instant for you, but
Yep.
And a free action.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you want to do Wayfarer on me, I'm in no position to stop you.
Even if I did, mathematically speaking, it doubles your base movement speed. So
Do
you
it
can
to
run like an
me.
sprinter. Him I could do. That could be interesting.
okay. Okay, I guess we should roll formal initiatives since we're getting into chases.
Yep.
Because y'all want to chase down a really fast running man.
Yep.
Look, some of us can't run, okay?
Yep, you're not chasing him, and that's fine.
Oh, good. I'll have a babysitter then.
Limping power walk.
The limping power walk.
Nonsense, Michael. For the record, Elizabeth will babysit you. She's been sending you food packs.
I have my own money.
It doesn't matter. You're still getting food packs.
Dude, take the free food, spend the money on bitches and games.
I'd love it if, I don't know why, I'd love it if you actually gave Michael like resources like 5 because raisins. Just delicious raisins.
So 192 yards. That's 0.1 miles in 3 seconds, or is it 6 seconds?
These are werewolves. Or one of them's a werewolf, and he acts in 3 seconds. The other's a vampire that acts in 6 seconds.
Oh no, I
Let's
don't
not do
act.
that math.
Oh no. No. This character is running in Hamid, but he is not a vampire.
Sean, are the rounds standardized?
They still haven't been, so call it what you will.
Kidding me.
Nope.
What are we needing standardized?
Rounds.
A round is a complete action, every man and extra actions. A turn is an individual action by a player.
Okay, what? How long is the turn?
He's asking about the seconds.
Yeah.
Is it
I've
3 or
always kind of
6?
said that
A turn is part of a round. A round is 3 seconds. So whatever actions you do, your turn or whatever extra actions you have happens in 3 seconds. That is what it is in all the books that I know, unless they've changed it again.
Yeah. So yes, he is taking off, a tenth of a mile in 3 seconds.
Dude must have some silent starter gifts or some shit. Or he's a ghoul with some celerity and obfuscate. What is he, a city gang ghoul?
We're about to find out when I catch him.
Shit, and he's got really high obfuscate, at least obfuscate too, so his dominator must be high or low gen too.
This is not the smartest idea, but it is the wolfiest. Oh look, something's running. Chase it.
Okay, so are you the only one that's chasing him?
I think the only one capable.
The rest are going to do magic to make me faster or some other shit.
no, we're not. We're just going to sit here and kind of. I'm sitting here drinking wine, being
get
horribly
moral
amused
support
by
'cause
the
I can't
entire
run.
situation.
Chrissy, you want to know how fast he's going in miles per hour? Because I will
kinda
say this: if I got in my car, if I magically poofed to my car and tried to keep up with it in my car, I would have to not have a governor on my car because he's going 130.91 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Okay. No wonder I can't keep up.
Yeah, the human runs 130 miles per hour.
There is some physics-defying shit going on right now.
And remember, you can only spend up to half your rage.
This could get interesting fast.
And if you've only got rage 5, then you can only burn 3 of it.
Yes, I'll spend 3, so 76 times 3 equals what?
You mean 76 times 4?
Oh yeah, 4.
Because the everyman, yeah.
300 or yeah, 304.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Is that how many yards you cross in 3 seconds?
Yeah.
Yes.
304.
Yes.
Fuck me.
If only that Korax you guys bumped into during that one scene was here. Flight of the Swift would be so helpful right about now.
Yeah.
Dude, just Wayfarer would be helpful right now.
Now think about this.
Yeah, but I'm not going to break the sheet any more than is funny, goddammit.
Yeah, but
Hey.
you're not breaking it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I like how I go for a nice picnic in the park, and then other people just find me.
We were here before your character came in there, buddy boy.
We'll fight you over that fact, Lurie. Hashtag.
I mean, I'm recording the scene. Like, that's what was done. Like, when this gets posted, like, you can
I
see.
know.
304 yards in 3 seconds is
We'll just
207
round down and
miles.
call it
Yeah.
1.1, Charles, or 101.
Yeah, and the Lupus is running 207.
Did I just break the sound barrier?
Not quite.
I'm getting
You got
close
a
though,
ways
aren't
to
I?
go. It's
you
800
have a
is the
ways
sound
to-
barrier, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you've got to give me Wayfarer to double my speed again. You got
The speed of sound is 340 meters per second.
Oh, come on. Wayfarer or me, I want to make a Sonic boom.
Or 761 in miles per hour.
Yes, because we would like to breach the veil here this evening.
We would, in fact. We definitely would.
Yeah,
you
Chris,
mean someone
I'm
running,
already-
a human running 109 is not already going, fuck the veil?
he's going 130, Chris, if I did my math correctly.
Yeah, someone running 130 miles per hour in Hamid going, fuck this! I mean,
I would like to point out, for posterity, if I give you Wayfarer grog, the Baron will literally choke me to death whilst, I don't know, eating fucking Cheerios or some shit. It will not
He
be
won't-
pleasant.
He would
You don't
probably
think the Baron
strangle
isn't
him.
already going to do that?
He would probably strangle you with your own sash. Because it'd be amusing.
It would be painful. No. Cause of death, strangulation by knighthood.
Oh, never mind, Chris. Dude Man is not running 140. I don't know how I got that number originally. My bad. I just derped the fuck out. Wait, yeah. I'm just gonna shut up now. I need to
Yeah.
map.
I'm gonna catch him.
Yeah. Because that's yards, 64 yards, and
it's 130 miles per hour
yeah, thank you.
that I'm running. And then he's running 207. Okay. I guess we need to figure out what action he would catch up on.
You're 4 yards in 3 seconds divided by 3 is 101. Oh, I didn't put that into the calculator. That's why. I kind of derped.
So, okay. You're running basically. So I think.
Oh, if only it worked like that.
I think.
Oh, did they change it where when you burn a permanent rage, like erase it off your character sheet, it isn't?
No, you
Oh.
can't burn permanent rage, only temp.
Oh, that's sad face.
Okay, so with the distance we already had, the first action, every man, we'd be running and you'd be gaining on me because I assume you're hitting Lupus basically immediately.
Oh yeah.
First rage action would get you to where we're then at that point, right up next to each other. So the second rage action is when you can do something.
Immediately hit immediately hit damn it, my brain just farted. My war form, not Krynos.
Hispo?
Hispo. That is my war form.
You're shifting Hispo in a public park?
We're out of the park now, man. We're like in the road.
At this point, we've only gotten.
Oh dear.
Actually, I might just be shifting straight to Krynos to, to protect the Veil as much as I can.
At this point, we've gotten about 150 yards from where you were.
I'm currently trying to think how I'm going to spin this.
You're
My
not.
lord, you might want to inform your brother / sister Baron. Their barony's about to get fucked up! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation.
And you've got the higher dex wits, so you would go first.
All right, are we still in the park is the first question.
Sean, you know Gage Park.
Uh-huh.
Picnic areas running 150 yards from one of the best picnic
Yeah,
places.
they're about the center of the park. The best picnic grounds are in the center of the park, like around the dog park, the rose garden, and the carousel, and by the zoo. Playground there, just west of the zoo. Those are your most likely places.
I don't got any really cool gifts.
Yeah, and I would probably be running probably due south. So
Due south, so you're heading towards 17th Street?
yeah.
Okay. Yay, I
Um,
still relatively know the town. I haven't been in and lived in for about 4 years.
So yeah, Chris, it's safe to say I didn't even make it past the field before I just started walking back to Matt.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah, because basically he started taking off, and I took off running at. Oh God, I didn't even know cars could run that fast.
Yeah.
And then
Excuse
the
me,
wolf
I
even
take
runs
that
even
back
faster.
towards 10th Street.
Okay. Do you think 150 yards would get us out of the park and into the city?
100 yards, you said?
150.
150.
150.
150.
It's-
Give me 1 second.
It's 0.052
Yards.
miles. 0.052.
Or 450
Well,
feet.
if you guys are at the grounds that I think you're out there by Helen Hawker Theater and Topeka Zoo, and you're going south,
Yeah.
at least I'm looking and I'm roughing this with my eyes because I can't. You're looking at about 2,000 or more feet to 10th Street.
Okay, so we're about halfway there. We're hitting the bark part.
You're probably coming up on Conservative Drive. It's somewhere between Rose Garden Lane and Conservatory Drive.
The bark part, Chris. That's funny.
You see where because you'd be coming down probably Zoo Parkway.
Yeah.
You see where I'm kind of roughing it.
Yeah, okay, I see. But about between there.
Yeah.
So about middle of the dog field, where all the dog walkers would be.
Bark.
Hey, Ed,
Yeah.
Which means how many humans are here to witness this?
Too many.
Or
You
is
know, I think I want them to forget everything but sheer terror. That way we keep the masquerade
I mean, keep the veil.
and the veil, kind of. Because if I pop Krynos right now, They won't remember me running. They'll just remember sheer terror.
I
Right?
remember running from terror.
I mean, that's making it's a fair assumption for a lupus to make.
Look at my sheet again real quick.
Now, I do have a plot question. If he does go Krynos, what about all the people who are not kinfolk?
Are you a sorcerer, a vampire, a changeling, or a kinfolk? Or a canane?
Okay,
The answer here is yes, then you have 0 fucks to give.
gotcha. Because I thought
You are
mages
not
were-
affected by the curse.
I thought they were. My bad.
Yeah, I'm a lupus guru. I'm chasing something that runs almost half my speed.
Plus or minus 20 miles.
Well,
And I
probably
have...
because I'm running in Hamid.
Oh, that reminds me. Let's see if that is still a thing.
I can imagine a certain Ventru pulling his hair out right now.
Yep.
So, feat of strength.
What the fuck do you mean you did this? What the fuck? Sorry. I'm just gonna get it. Yeah, that's gonna happen later.
Yeah. So
Maybe
I
we'll
guess
pop
I
up
will
next.
declare what Justin is doing for his action. He's going to continue bolting.
I'll begin long running.
I wasn't talking about your PC.
Oh dear, no, the prince is probably like, oh dear lord.
Burn the city to the ground. Burn it to the ground. Raise it. All of it.
So, I'm gonna bite his leg off.
What form
I'm
is this?
trying. This is just fuck. Why do I only do lethal in this form, but everyone else does fucking ag? Fucking
No,
fuck,
you do.
fuck.
Everyone does lethal. Like I will go physically onto the site and type it into the house rules, but
Okay.
it doesn't matter if you're Hamid or lupus. Lupus form is lethal.
So 4, 8, 10. What?
Lupus running around in Hamid doing ag with their fingernails.
I gotta look up I don't know what the feat of strength. Would it be a feat of strength? Just grab his leg and rip it off?
Yes.
I think that's technically like the hamstring maneuver.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
Yeah.
the maneuvers page. Should be.
Wouldn't that be in the Book of Secrets, Chris?
He's doing it as a Wolfie.
Which means it's in the pack tactics section
You don't get a
and all of the moves like that.
Social, please.
Looks like it might rain.
Tut looks like rain.
Hamstring, page 299.
Yeah, beat me to it. I was on page
That looks like
298.
rain.
Alright, so hamstring. Let me read this. Kick, no. Grapple, no. Flank, no. Close combat, general maneuvers, bite.
It's special maneuvers, page 299 of the actual book, or 301 of the PDF.
Special maneuvers, evasive, leaping rake, no.
Hamstring.
Hamstring.
Second one down.
Da-da-da-da-da. Difficulty of Dex plus Athletics. Difficulty.
Sean, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry, mute's coming. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
first I must bite you? Yeah, so first I must bite you. Huzzah. Alright, so that is going to be 6 because of form. 4, so that's roll. And I'm a wolf. So first the bite. 7. Nope. Wait, there's a 1. So 6 successes to make contact.
And the hamstring maneuver is, in case it matters, Dex, Brawl, Def 8.
Does that go down because I'm in wolf form or not? I don't think it does.
It's designed to be used in Krynos, Hispo, or Lupus. It's 8 if you're biting, 9 if you're trying to use a melee weapon.
Alright, so I'm going to spend a willpower on this. So I have contact. Let's see if I can rip his leg off. So that is 10, 8, 1 willpower spent. Oh, I fail. Wait, do I? Yeah, I fail. I do not rip his leg off.
Joey.
I mean, they're still biting him.
Yeah, that's true. So that was 6. So
Hey, Sean, if he was going to hamstring me and failed the actual hamstring maneuver, would he still get bite damage?
No, since his attempt was to do a action instead of damage, he was going for an effect.
Yeah, and the hamstring normally does damage too. So.
That's check, Sean.
Yeah, it'd be like doing potence for damage or distance. It's one or the other.
Okay. Well, the hamstring maneuver does damage if you actually succeed, but he failed.
Yep. So
Well, he also did burn a willpower. So I'm trying to find rules for that because if I remember.
Okay, yeah. If you burned a willpower on the actual hamstring maneuver, willpower cannot be canceled by ones.
Oh yeah, that's right. We found that out. So then that means that it is strength plus 3, 4 plus the bite, which is 5. And
Okay, Sean, rolling. Would the actual trying to touch me count towards his bonus damage, or just the successes on the hamstring maneuver?
I wasn't
successes on the.
I wasn't counting the successes. I was just counting my strength plus my actual bite, which is +1.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's 5 plus crippled. All right.
Roll that damage.
Yay! Plus crippled. Roll 5d10 F6. Wait, ones don't count?
Nope. Ones do not subtract on damage or on soak rolls.
Okay,
got
so
1 success.
1 point of damage. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum.
And
You
on.
can soak it.
Yep.
And crippled.
And I can soak it. Let me see if I soak it. Come on, load faster, rollsies. And I soaked 5.
All right.
Book states the successful hamstring knocks them down and much less move until the injury heals. So I am knocked down.
Did we ever find rules for that?
It does state,
Yeah, so he's prone now.
Yeah, I was talking about the penalties you get for being prone.
It is, I believe.
It's negatives to hit you, not negatives
Right.
for you to do things.
It's I believe a -1 or 2. I can't remember which.
It doesn't matter if it's more than 1. So, did he have any extra celerity actions?
Yes, he does.
All right. Would you like to use that to stand?
Well, because he goes after you in initiative.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So Sean, his initiative or his action was planned to be GTFOing.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, does it get to be, I guess, getting up so he can GTF go? Get the fuck
I guess, yeah, since you have to spend a full action standing.
Yep. So his rage 2 is standing the fuck up. Extra action number 3.
So
He's going to be attempting to. Oh god. Shit. Oh, let's see what he's got. Sick.
this is rage action 3. What
Yep.
am I going to do on rage action 3?
Which he's going to be attempting to GTFOing again.
So his back is to me, correct?
Yeah, he doesn't really care. He's trying to GTFO.
Yeah. So that's going to be. I'm going to attack him. On his back is turned.
This is all still round 1, right?
Yep. Hey, Sean, since I'm trying to get the fuck away from him, does that mean I had to be able to dodge?
Yeah, you can use athletics to dodge.
Okay.
But that would burn the action of running away.
That's fair.
That's fine. I'll dodge.
All right. So
'Cause I'm pretty sure I'm faster than you.
bite. Death 5 goes to death 3. Hallelujah.
Okay, Sean, since I'm declaring dodging, would it actually... Because at that point, I'd have to be paying attention to him. So, keep it at 5, since I am dodging. Because I'm trying to see if I'm faster than you now. Because I know I can't
Right.
outrun you, so I have to see if I can... If I have faster reactions than you. So, I won't be turning my back. I'll be trying to dodge the fuck out of your bites.
All right. So
So 4, 7. Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
split my dice pool.
You can't split in rage.
Oh yeah. Oh, sad face. All right, then I'll just
Yep.
bite, and spend a willpower to bite some more.
I guess he'll spend a willpower to dodge because he doesn't like getting fucked up.
So that's going to be 4 successes with the willpower.
Ba-bum. Come on, Rollsy, load faster, damn it.
Is it me or has it been a lot slower recently?
It's been slower.
I guess.
That's 5 successes to dodge.
Okay.
4th rage action.
This would be 3rd, actually.
That
The
was
first one was
just the-
first.
The first one was needed to actually catch up to him, and then the second one was when you tried to hamstring him.
Okay.
This was
If I
the
got
third that you tried to bite and he dodged. So 4th rage action.
Which he doesn't have.
Yep, I don't have, but you don't know that. So are you going to dodge again?
Actually, hey Sean.
Mhm.
Can I make an alertness, basically to see that he's not moving fast enough to keep up with me? Keep up with my reaction times?
Sure.
Okay. Personal try alertness. Okay. Yay, fabulous dice pool.
Pulse.
6 successes.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm GTFOing on this rage action.
All right.
Fuck out of dodge, moving another 50 yards.
Full 50 yards between you and him. Okay. So are we to our second everyman now?
Yes.
Okay.
Burning
rounds.
for 3 extra actions.
Burning only for... I know I'm double your speed. So... I'm only burning 1 rage this round.
Okay. See me rolling. The heck? Yeah, so I assume at this point he's probably going to realize that what I'm doing is going to take after me, so am going to get ready to dodge his offense.
All right, so
Because I realize he's going to be charging me.
Yeah, so I can reach him and attack. Yes.
It's 2/3 of his movement. Would he get any penalties for having moved 2/3 of his movement? Sean?
What's up? I'm sorry.
Would he have any penalties to attack for moving 2/3 of his movement, try and reach me?
Yeah, we'll call it. Difficulty stays the same, but since it's basically doing 2 actions during an everyman, half your dice pool.
Yay! All right. So that is 5 successes.
Let's see how well I dodge. Uh-oh.
You don't.
I only got 4 to dodge, so you're just rolling your base damage. Oh,
Oh
God.
boy, this should
plus
be fun
1.
again.
Because I got 5.
And I got 4.
And you got 4, and you need at least
okay.
1 success to confirm the hit.
Yep.
So yeah, so 3, 4, 5, 5D, 10, F6.
It gonna rain.
I soaked technically 6 out of your 4.
Okay.
So first extra action, he's going to be dodging the offense because you know he's not going to win an outright fight.
Burning Rage is Burning Rage. Oh, are we in the city yet? Tell me we're not in the city. We're probably in the city though.
We're in the city when you started off in the park.
God damn it.
Well,
This dude
with-
is running really fast.
Well, at this point, we'd be at the far side of the Bark Park, which means we're less than like 20 yards from the streets. So we're like less than 20 yards from a Starbucks.
Oh, but I want to kill him so bad.
Yeah, we're less than 20 yards from a Starbucks, a Dillon's, the UPS store, a Walgreens, the US Bank.
It's a shopping center. It's Gage Shopping Center.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're right next to a shopping center within 20 yards of it.
Actually, it's not Gage Shopping Center. That's a little further down, but
So
yeah, you're in the Fleming Place Shopping Center almost.
Yeah. We're like 20,
Starbucks, a
25
Dillon's, a
yards.
Walgreens.
So we're now within, easy line of sight of shopping center.
And 2 major street intersections, 10th and Gage.
The masquerade the veil is already so fucked right now. Already so fucked. Should I fuck it harder?
Should you fuck it harder outside of places that probably have a bunch of cameras? Would a Lupus even think of those?
Fine, Matt can deal with it later. It's not gonna be fun. It's gonna suck.
The vampires might try to hide this too. I'm banking on that.
I mean, like, Ash could hide it if that's what the prince says to do.
So I'm gonna pop to. Wait, I've already hit something once. Does that mean I gain a rage? Hold on.
You gain rage when you get hit.
I'm chasing something. I'm really angry. I don't know if I've gained any rage. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna need an ST call have I gained even a single point of rage hunting this thing down, chasing it, trying to kill it? As a lupus. And it keeps getting away from me. It keeps dodging me. It's making me look bad.
I could see how it would, and I can see how it wouldn't. So how about we do this, Chris?
Okay.
Roll. He's going to call evens or odds, and then roll a d10.
Okay.
This is an odd situation, so I'm going with odds.
Looks like evens.
Oh, damn. I'm gonna try to hobble him one. It's better to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission. And I will have one action as a Krynos before shifting right back to Lupus. I'm gonna do it in front of everyone. Oh, fuck me. And I don't have any merit or anything to tell me anything. Oh, shit. Wait, I do know the litany. How much wisdom loss would it be for me to kill what I think is something evil? And, I don't know. Damn. This is just a damn moment.
Well, rending the veil is -5 honor.
Oh, damn.
And if it's winning or killing stuff is only glory.
Yeah, I'm an Haroon. I'm impatient.
But you need honor to keep Goliath.
Uh-huh. Alright.
So you're torn between killing something and possibly losing your rank.
Killing something is more fun.
I know it is, but I got something. I'm gonna rip a piece of cloth off of him. Not trying to hurt him or anything, just tearing a piece of his clothing. What would that difficulty be? Just bite difficulty?
Sean, what do you think?
In what?
He's just trying to rip off cloth. He's not trying to hurt me.
I was just trying to rip off cloth. Fudge, I'd dare to say that if you've closed with him, right, already?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just got normal clothing, right, Chris?
Yep.
Fuck, should he even have to test for it, Chris?
It's whether or not he can actually make contact with the cloth.
Gotcha. So I would say standard diff. And
bite
so long
standard is 5.
Yep.
Yeah. So long as you make contact,
I'm going to spend a willpower.
Damage will just rip it off.
Yep, I'm going to spend a willpower.
Yeah.
So I know I'll have at least one success.
Yep, and he's declared that he was dodging because he was expecting a vicious assault, not a try to rip clothing off, but he's still dodging.
Yeah, I'd be pretty flinchy at this point too after
being chased down by a werewolf. Alright, so that is going to be
Wow, you got it. You got
7.
some cloth.
Yeah, 7 successes. I got cloth that smells like you.
Yep.
I suppose we're out of rounds now.
Yep, because I'm just going away.
Okay.
Just like a dog.
And Justin is booking it into the, basically into public and then going, okay,
That worked.
that worked.
Bye.
Time to obfuscate. Time to leave.
I would assume go around a building where it's not like
Yeah.
super obvious, and then
Yeah.
all right. Oh goody.
Yep. Oh, good day.
He is now going to trot back to the people and not transform back into Hamid or Glabro or anything else because his clothes are gone. Would my clothes be like all ripped to sunder?
You're telling me?
What did? Yeah, because you had to go up and then back down. Well, no, it would have been quick enough because you did an instantaneous shift,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Then
From
Who's
Glabro to
my
Lupus.
clothes there.
All right, he's gonna put the clothes back on. And this stamina is 3, 4 in this form, so 8. F, what is it to go again? 7. Oh, that sucks. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Rolls. Yeah, okay. So I shift back to Glabro and put my clothes back on. And then he walks back out with this big hunk of cloth, and he's really like sniffing at it, like.
I guess this is a good time as any for my character to walk up.
So yeah, Matt and I are just sitting off to the side, about 200 yards away from where the werewolf was.
He'll recognize Caleb and sort of give him a wave.
I'll wave back. It looks like I'm talking to Matt.
Since he doesn't know Matt, he'll just look at Caleb and with kind of a wry smile and says, "Are you back here to get your chest punched in again?"
I mean, I wasn't planning on doing that to him, but if that's something he wants.
To Matt, I'll kind of just nod and say, I understand. And to Michael, I'll say, no. No. No, thank you. Please, no, thank you.
I'm not saying, it's just trouble seems to follow you.
I'm starting to gather that.
So about that time, the big 8 foot tall
Chris?
man shows up, and he's got this big cloth, and he's sniffing at it. I has him now. I say, hunt him. I does it. Then he looks at Matt. I has a thing.
To Matt, I'll say, well, would it be appropriate for me to ask him the same question that I asked you?
He'll probably give you a much worse answer than I would. And she'll look back to Lothgar and just kind of nod and say, "Yep, I see you has a thing. Might be best to bring that to the others though before you go off on your own."
Yes, we hunt him. Lots of things. Has to be dead thing, or evil silent. And Lily looks around. Nothing. Nothing. Odin say nothing.
At this point, Michael looks over to Caleb and is just like motioning between them, like, "Am I with like the look of, am I missing something here, or is this just me?"
I'll kind of get up and go over to Michael and kind of bend over towards him. He's short, right? So I'll bend down towards him.
He's like a hair below 5 foot, like about 4'11", like he's coming up on 5, but he's not there yet.
Yeah, and I'll kind of say he's a werewolf. I'll whisper it. He's a werewolf.
I guess about this point, Dusty would walk up, rubbing his temple. He'd look
A
at
look of uneasiness.
he'd look at Matt. Good evening, Matt.
Good evening.
Ah, nice to see you again, Dusty. Are you hungover?
No, and he'll lean in and whispers to Matt. Did I just see a wolf running across the park?
Matt's just gonna kind of. She was sitting on the ground because Lord knows it's painful to stand up for long periods of time. And she'll grab her cane and she'll stand back up and she'll kind of motion for him to walk a couple feet away.
Yeah.
And she'll just kind of whisper and say, "Yeah, that was Lothgar. That was him. We're probably gonna have to clean this up. I don't know how, but this will be fun."
Am I going to have to try and break into security surveillance everywhere and see who might have recorded anything?
That's one way. I can pull some strings as well, unless you want to ask. And she'll motion with her head over to what's his face.
Caleb?
What's his face?
Yeah.
I like this.
I'm sorry.
I like that. What's his face?
I'm sorry. I mean, y'all knew what I was talking, who I was talking about, so it all works out. She'll just kind of motion with her head over to him and just kind of say, unless you want to ask for his help and see if he knows anybody who could make the thing fast as well.
No.
Because you and I are both lawyers, yes, but there comes a point when lawyers cannot remove everything, and then you need somebody who can actually go in and just delete all of the files.
Well, I'm at least a lawyer that specializes in copyright and digital media. I do know my way around computer and programming and hacking. And reverse engineering firewalls. Oh, yeah. So hopefully they've got it
Oh, it's July the 4th.
somewhere that it can be gotten to. Ugh.
Are you guys
I'll see what I can find.
forward stamping this to tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just the big booms.
Because people are setting off fireworks on the 3rd.
Luckily, it's going to rain here soon, so you won't have to deal with that.
Lothgar walks right over to you, both of you, and like has to lean down real far so that Maddie can do it. And in his best
Matt's
hushed,
5'9". She's not that short.
yeah, but he's like 8 feet tall, so he leans down real far and goes, "I heard that one say werewolf."
Well, dear, it was kind of obvious when you turned into a wolf and started running across the field of a park.
Should we take him into somewhere?
No.
Someone do something with his memories?
No, you are not touching him.
He just like bridles at that.
Well, here we go. And she is just gonna glare at him and just kind of.
At that, like, not like the 13-year-old's gonna do much about Mr. 8-foot man, but he slides into a more defensive stance.
That's just gonna look at him and say, "You were not going to do anything to him. It was your fuck up, yes, and it was a very big fuck up. But you were not going to harm anyone here, especially out in public, where you would just make it worse. Understand?"
And Michael will look back towards Caleb and it's like, trouble. Everywhere you go, trouble.
I'll kind of just do the what the fuck motion. Like, it's not my fault this time, okay? You can't. It's not my fault.
He's not saying it's your fault.
Either way, here have cloth. Smell like person that's been spying on everyone. Runs faster than I can.
Are any of you guys like shouting or anything? Because this woman just started walking up and was looking at like flowers and different plants in the park.
Yeah, you would have heard
Pretty
me.
much been hushed tones. Well, aside from Charles responding to me saying, trouble. It follows you wherever you go, and he goes, "It's not me. It's not my fault."
She'll just kind of like
Time.
look up and look over at you guys and kind of quirk an eyebrow when she hears trouble and just stay to her business.
Chris, perception awareness.
Okay. Which, in case it matters for you, because I noticed on your overlay, the tallest person in one of the groups does have a crap load of pure breed.
Oh.
Like
And rage.
5 dots of pure breed.
Or has rage, rather.
More to the point, has pure breed.
Yeah.
5 successes, Chris.
Okay, so she'll walk over there and she'll after she like basically hears trouble and sees that he is pure breed, she'll be like, oh, what seems to be going on? My name is Caroline. Sorry for interrupting.
Smack child of guy pure breed 4.
Chris, what do I
Fuck
see?
ton of pure breed for a child of Gaia.
Just like Lockhart just looks at you, nods, and then begins to talk to you, ignoring the two kinfolk now. So, something in Park been watching, been maybe recording, been looking specifically at us, been spying, maybe spying all over city. As he reaches back and yanks the cloth back. Have
Certainly
cloth.
didn't help when you started chasing him down like a wolf. 'Cause that'll definitely get you a lot more attention.
I'll kind of turn to Michael and say, quiet. I'll whisper it to him. She's like him.
So you guys are like open, like this isn't like a hushed conversation. We can actually hear it, or
Matt's still speaking in hushed tones. I don't know about the werewolves. though.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
He is,
Okay,
but
then
if you
yeah.
have anything to like overhear him, like, any gifts or anything, you could probably pick it up.
Can
'Cause
I
he doesn't
just
know.
make an alertness check?
Sure, I'm fine with that.
I'm probably going to fail it. I only have 4 dice.
4 tens.
But
Yes.
suddenly, this guy shows up, and then another guy shows up, and suddenly 4 people are in a corner whispering to each other.
Just wait when Matt leaves and Ash pops up.
But Lothgar think that bad thing, been spying, have this to show. Can find, can hunt, can kill, bad thing.
Just let me know in the chat, Chris, if I make it or not.
But did have to chase in Lupa's form.
Sean, side chat. For me, I sent you something, Sean.
What in the side chat am I looking for?
Did you hear what I said?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I whispered to you if she's like him.
Are you going to identify which she we have? Like not out loud. Is your character pointing out which of the two?
I'll nod to the newcomer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you'll point out Caroline?
I don't actually point. I kind of just nod in her direction.
And he's off on the side, so.
Okay.
And Sean, are you needing me to roll for you?
Yes, I cannot pull up Rollsy and run a Hangout at the same time. My laptop is kind of shit. Happens when you have 4 gigabytes of RAM.
Sounds like you need an upgrade.
Yeah, well, I got a cheap laptop, and I got exactly what I paid for.
Oof.
Oh, well, so I don't hear shit. On top of that, I think Charles is ringing in my ears. Gonna happen. This Michael whispered back to him. This seems like trouble.
Yeah, give me a moment.
Also, that one knows what we are. Should we take it into elders? Or deal with it ourselves?
No, you were not just going to kidnap someone from a park.
I'd advise with, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Chris, could you roll for me my favorite
She'll-
Numenay?
She'll kind of nod over to
Okay.
Maddie.
How many dice?
Double check. It's what's a cult, right? Or what is it? I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry. I usually have a notebook with all my shorthands, but I don't this time. Oh no, it's perception occult. That's 6 dice. Excuse me. Should be diff 7.
Two successes.
Cool. You get to decide what you think is applicable. It's all whim of ST on, because his whole thing is what in the corner are they whispering out, and be as vague and as like prediction-y as you want to be on it.
Side chat, Sean.
I assume face back is good enough.
Yes.
Sad thing is, we're actually under a burn ban.
Well, then we definitely need the ring. Guys do.
But yeah, Sean, I sent you a side message.
Yeah, I see it here on the side
Okay.
chat. I'm just waiting for this roll to be, for Chris to, because it's going to color my reaction.
Gotcha. Or should I say, Roger?
Sorry, having to
Typity type.
double check and think about it. You only have the first dot, right? Or do you have the second?
Second dot.
Okay.
Second.
Kind of what was your intent for it?
What are their motivations? Because they're looking pretty shady over there.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm back now.
Oh yeah,
No
I
problem.
kind of forgot to say this for people who don't read my overlay or just can't. You guys get the feeling of static electricity when you're around me. Not actual static electricity, but just the feeling of it. And for those who can see
So
my
that
aura,
hair on end, kind of.
right? Those who can see my aura, go see Chris.
Hey, Chris. I'm sure your kinfolk loves being around me.
Also, with Caroline,
Probably.
because of her pure breed with Child of Gaia, you would probably have like there's some rage, but she's very, very like she has some sort of serenity about her.
Chris already gave me your aura.
Oh, okay.
Because I took 1 dot of curses, so yeah, minor tech issues occasionally happen around me.
Now then, what you suggest do?
Hold up 1 second. I'm still typing out something that Sean used, but it needs
Okay.
to go off. So
Needs to go off, okay?
I'm sorry, guys. I only
sw-
want to know the future.
I swear to God, you make me forget him. I will hunt you down. And I will do violent things to you. And all
I
of
have to
them
turn
you
into
will
a
not
big
like.
boy mage for that.
Oh wait, you can't do mind erasure? As
I
a
don't have-
sorcerer?
No, you can. Just
Yeah.
at like telepathy 4, 5.
Or
Ooh.
have a nice alchemy, like probably alchemy 2 or 3. You could probably do that.
If
Just
it's
would have to
replicating
get them
a
to-
sphere, it would be alchemy 5. If it's
Yeah, but
just,
if it's just something that's innately does that, like would cause you to forget, and just be more potent. That's only a 2 dot.
Like alcohol. For
That's only
instance.
1 dot, Sean. That's only the first dot. If it's a non-magical substance and you just make it better, that's 1 dot.
That booze really kicked your ass. What's
By the way,
today?
Yeah.
By the way, Chris, Facebook for me.
Think Sorcerer is all about think smarter, not harder.
By the way, I wanted to ask, what made you
Okay, Sean, I
so
sent it to
angry?
you so that way you know. And
Gotcha.
Charles, what the
Gotcha.
heck did you
We're
roll
back on.
Perk Aware?
Sean.
I told Sean. And Charles, what the heck did you roll Perk Aware for?
No, I rolled it on Sean.
Oh,
And
okay.
power went off.
Okay, yeah. You sensed the power go off beside you.
So, what was your question, Caroline? I didn't hear you.
She has said, I'm sorry, but if you mind me asking, what made you so angry earlier?
Something spying on us, something watching us, something possibly recording us, what we look like, how we move, where we go. Make angry, make think, do bad things. Also, might be Ronin, might try blackmail Sept. He would not say Sept, because there are people around. Family. Let me correct myself.
Okay, I understand. We'll figure this out.
Next thing, what we do with him. This one thinks we take to elders.
So, Mr. Trouble.
He kind of sniffs, and like you could swear his air perks, and he just gives you the side eye.
Wait, Sean, are you talking to me?
No, yeah, I was talking to Charles's character.
Oh, okay.
So, Mr. Trouble, I mean, I have a right. I'm sure I can fit you on the back of.
I'm sorry, Sean, say that one more time.
I've got a right. I'm sure I can fit you on the back of.
That'd be nice.
Follow me.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I believe if we take them anywhere, that would only cause more problems at this moment.
Lothgar is going to get between you and wherever you're deciding to go, Michael. And he just looks at you. You stay till conversation over.
And Matt's gonna get in between them and Lothgar and just kind of glare up at him and say, no, you fucked up. Leave them alone.
You know talk grew like that. And then he looks
And
straight.
I will talk to whoever
they're busy.
I want
I
to.
will kindly take Caleb by the hand and skirt around the other end.
Hey, Sean, just a quick question. How much do you weigh? Not as an out-of-character remark, but as in-character character.
In character, probably 90 pounds soaking wet.
Okay.
A hand is gonna
80 to 90 pounds soaking wet.
A hand is gonna snake out and is inches from your face as you try to walk around. And those fingernails, those aren't fingernails. That's some talons right there.
At which point,
Matt's gonna try to shove his hand away from them.
I'll kind of.
Caroline will walk over to Caleb, and she'll just kind of look into his eyes and say, "I'm sorry for everything that's happening, but we need to be sure that we can trust you."
Wait, what's going on here? I'm confused because about 40 different things all happened at once. All right. So Lothgar's putting a hand in my face.
Yeah, and you can literally see that those aren't like just fingernails. That looks like that could do a lot of harm.
Okay.
She just
And what
calmly
else is
walks
going on?
around his hand, and she looks directly at Caleb, or whoever is in the front, and be like, "I'm sorry for everything that has happened, but
That'd be Michael.
I'm sorry for everything that has happened, but we need to make sure that everything will be okay. I feel like He's only trying to protect our security.
And with a very stern and protective look for his fellow, he looks over at the child of Gaia, not the kinfolk. Sorry. There's two of them, damn it! And says, tell your friend to remove his hand from in front of my face before he finds himself on the ground.
That's a rage right there, as I've just been challenged openly.
She will, as soon as you immediately do that, she will pull out a flute when she sees you starting to get mad and start playing on a flute. How do you roll for the harmony flute?
First, you need to roll Gnosis to activate it, and then you need to make a Charisma performance roll, diff 6.
Okay. Roll Gnosis
So
to
get
activate?
the Gnosis activation. Roll straight Gnosis. Diff, Harmony Flute, I believe, is diff 5. It's insanely low.
I hope this doesn't do what I think it does, or else I'm about to be a lupus out in the open, and you're about to crash the veil.
Nope.
Oh, thank God it doesn't.
He has one success.
No. One success
So
on the
she's going to
activation
then-
roll. Cool. Make the performance roll.
Yep. No, the Harmony Flute just stops you from taking violent actions, including stuff like frenzying.
Okay. It's Charisma performance, right?
Mm-hmm. Any Guru with Rage can make a resisted contest roll. I believe it's roll Rage diff 8, and I can't remember if that's temp or perm.
And is it diff? It's diff 5, right, for the harmony flute for the performance?
You
or
already
is-
did the activation roll, the Gnosis roll
diff
diff 5,
6?
so it's a performance roll diff 6.
Okay.
It's a charisma performance roll diff 6.
Okay.
I gotta look.
Loading.
And your successes on that determines whether it actually works or not. You
Okay, she has 2
activated
successes.
it, but now, okay, there you go.
I can't find it in W20, the flute.
It should be in there. It's been a core book
Yeah, I know.
one since the dawn of flipping time. It's my favorite one dot fetish.
221. Okay.
Yep.
I just went right past it. Because flute.
It's just a successful rage roll to make it.
Oh, it's just a straight up diff 6 rage roll?
Yep.
Is it?
Yep, but it also entitles, since you're rolling your rage, the possibility of frenzy.
So, question, Chris. Perm or temp? Does it define? Is it always assume perm or?
You always use the higher of your perm or your temp.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay. What's the phase of the moon, gentlemen?
I have no clue, Chris.
Let me check.
If I remember correctly, it's waning gibbous. Not gibbous.
Today it is gibbous. So it's not quite the full moon. It's not that bad yet.
All right.
The thing is, though, it also affects everybody else who's listening. So people with outrage, they won't
Get
feel
wrecked.
the will to fight.
Yeah. My character's not outraged. Yeah, I'm not going to say that, but he's not outraged.
So gibbous is diff 5 on your rage check.
That'll be diff 7. I love you.
Okay.
I love you, calm heart.
Yeah, calm heart is the best. It is the best.
It's the best thing for I don't want to kill my friends.
Yes, it is. That and having Gnosis above your rage.
That's oh fuck.
Just barely.
Yeah.
She stops you from fighting.
Mm,
Well,
So it's
no,
just
It's
a
a defending roll. Oh no, his is a defending roll, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay, so just barely he wants to fight.
or he still can.
Yeah.
He can still fight.
You know what's great about this is most times people forget that there's that contested role in Guru games. They just assume they're fucked and then set on their thumbs.
He growls very animalistically and just looks at Michael. Stay. trying to figure something out. You keep walking, make bad things. Make breaks and hurts, not want break or hurt. Want talk, want make decision, without you trying to flee.
Right, sure. And he's going to go around him again because, yeah.
Oh, fuck, this dude just keeps saying, oh, is that another rage?
Sean,
oh,
by the way, I'm still holding your hand.
Her effect is still working.
Yeah.
So you have to get more than the 2.
Actually, the book just states a successful rage roll is enough.
Yep.
Right. Unless Caleb's resisting, I'm pulling him with me.
No, I'm walking with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I was trying to understand that.
He's not trying to hurt you. You're a small cub-like thing.
This is gonna be fun.
Does he have long hair? He's gonna grab your hair and like yank you to the ground.
To turn me back around?
No, he's just sit.
Successes, Chris.
He's just grabbing your hair and yanking it down, like to make you sit.
Oh.
Yep.
It's just rather painful way to do it.
2 successes, Chris.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
So Sean, Charles had readied an action for if Lothgar even reached for him or you.
Okay.
Oh, this might end severely badly.
And he got the successes he needed to teleport y'all. I think it's 16 yards?
Yeah, let me look at the book again.
Question, Chris. I don't know how psychic teleportation works. Would I still be acting like as he did this and pulled my hair back? Do I still have the kinetic force from that, or I'm falling down once we get to the other side?
No, he didn't touch you.
He had it readied for if he even started to reach for you.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's literally Lothgar goes to grab you, and it goes poof! They're gone. And several yards away.
We'll talk about that later.
Caroline will.
The veil has been ripped. The veil has been ripped. Prepare the combat sequence.
The ripped part already happened. Now we're putting kerosene all over it to set it on fire.
Can I
can
roll?
do that, Sean.
Can I roll perception alertness to see if she can spot them? She has her eyesight.
Yeah. You didn't even leave her.
Yeah, they went 16 feet. We just got
No,
out of
it's
arm's reach.
Yeah, George, but you're still within sight distance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
easily.
Sean, is there someone on the sept that Matt could call and just be like, yo, tell this fucktard to stop?
What is he going to do? That's...
That would be really hard to... I'm trying to think.
You can still rage. It's
Would have a signal out there, or who would be in town. Give me 1 second. Let me get the NPC list.
It's like I keep trying to say that Matt's gonna do stuff, but people just keep talking, so I'm just gonna call up a fucking NPC.
Just as a heads up, if you do call them, they're going to be, when I say in town, they're in Manhattan, so it's going to be an hour drive. Or, well, I mean, you're just asking for them to over the phone. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to read into your action. That's my bad.
by the way, what is the roll for Scent Worm?
That's gonna be your...
Oh god. Oh
Yeah.
Okay, this is not going to end well for me.
Yeah, that's gonna be perception... Hold on. Let me look at
It's
that.
perception. It's perception
Chris.
occult, I believe, and the difficulty is determined by the ST based on the worm taint that the person that you're trying to detect, blah blah blah, etc., etc. So you're gonna have to name me a target.
Perception.
Per person.
So that's 6 dice.
Area or person?
I need to know who you're using it on, or what you're using it on, or the area you're using it on before you even roll.
Can't you do area and include people?
Get a general area. You won't get a specific answer on a person. You'll get this area is.
She wanted to use it on the person she was talking to, so she's going to use it on Michael.
Little Michael. Okie dokie.
Her while detecting the stench of.
Tell me just what the dice are on the die, because the difficulty is set by. Well, actually, Chris.
It's 6 for sensing a single for more. 7 if the
Okay.
Vampires are 7. And if whatever you are tracking is an hour gone, it is also 7. Those are the examples.
Right, and if they're lower worm taint, the lower the worm taint, the higher the diff goes up.
Yep.
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
so tell me what the dice rolls are that he got on it.
Okay, I'm about to roll it. So it's
The actual dice number,
Oh, I have 6 dice.
No. I mean the results, like.
Yeah, what you roll on them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What diff would it be?
I will. I'll inform you if you get any successes and the result once I have the actual numbers. So
Okay.
just go ahead and roll it as
Oh.
your dice D10, and then tell me what number you got on the dice roll.
She got nothing. She got an 8 and a 1, so.
8,
got
1,
one.
3, 4, 2, 3.
No worm taint.
Okay.
As far as people on the SEP that you would be able to get hold of, let's see here. There are 1, 2, 3 possible people you could get a hold of. One of them is Kevin DeVar, who's the Fiona Galliard and the tail singer for the Sept. The other is Trent, and the other is Grins. And the fourth one. He's a Silverfang, Hamid. Alexander. You pick your choice.
Well, if it makes you feel better, when you pull out your phone, Dusty will say, "Call Kevin."
I guess you'll call Kevin.
Because the Telsinger's the best
Okay.
person to contact.
Oh, you're trying to be a dick. I see.
Hey, Sean or Chris, how much time has gone past since?
Not much.
Like seconds since you teleported, because
Yeah.
Okay.
we were dealing with Maddie because questions and stuff.
Okay. I'll put my action
Okay,
inside
so
chat.
Maddie is dialing his number. Oh dear, it's the day before the 4th of July. Shit. Oh, this will be well. Let's see. Yeah. He'll pick up then. Hello.
Hey, this is Maddie.
Oh yes. How can I help you, miss?
Do you know of Lothgar's largest? Or Kills Without Mercy?
About why would what's the situation?
He has broke the veil and is now trying to kidnap 2 people in the middle of a park, and he is refusing to allow them to leave.
Well, if there is actually the first question you would ask, where are you?
Gage Park, and she'll give the location.
We are
if Lothgar is
outside.
trying to run after them real quick, she will grab his shoulder, to try and see if she can calm him down.
Well, let's see here.
Let's finish with Kim, because
Can we please do one thing at a time? Because that's how people forget things and talk over each other, and I'm really getting tired of getting talked over tonight. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He'll come back over the phone. Oh, for the love of fuck!
And of course, because I'm not a Garou, he will not listen to me.
Is there a Garou there?
One, yes. He seems to be ignoring her as well.
Just, I guess we'll humor this. Could you hand the phone to her?
And she will.
Hello, this is Caroline.
Caroline. I don't think I'm familiar with that name. But it doesn't matter right now. Can you... And he pauses for a second. Because he realizes time's of the essence, his wheels are really turning fast, and he goes, look, how well do you know the situation that's going on right now?
From what I understand, there was a veil breach, and this other Garou, he seems to be wanting to chase after these people, and they seem frightened.
Do you know whether or not they were there when this breach took place?
I am not sure. I just got here.
Trembling on the other side of the phone as he's like trying to deal with the shit that's going on, and he just finally says, look, here's what I need you to do. I need this situation to end, and I need it to end now. So here's what you're going to do. You all are and come back home. Please.
Lothgar, we need to go.
why we go? They're getting away.
We are being ordered to leave.
By whom?
She probably asked your name first. What was your character's name?
Kevin Devar.
Kevin Devar.
Tail Singer. Understood. Let's leave.
Okay. She will just gather everybody, and she'll actually go with you guys since she happened to stumble upon it.
Yay, the fantastic fun of NPCs are not omnipotent. And I guess seeing that they're starting to leave, Michael will finally let out a sigh. A very deep one.
As they go, Matt's not gonna go immediately with them. Instead, she'll kind of walk over, and she's this chick does not look very threatening. Fuck, dude, she walks with a cane, and she'll just kind of walk over to Michael and Caleb, and just kind of say, I'm sorry for what happened here.
Michael will give a nod.
If it is possible, I would like to know your names. I myself am Maddie Lurie. Everyone calls me Matt. And she'll pull out a business card and hand it to, one for each of them.
And
I
he'll
will as well.
take it.
May I know your names?
He pauses for a minute, looking at the card and thinking over the situation, and then he finally looks up and says, Michael Springfield.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
I am Caleb. and I hand you my business card. I don't hand you my business card. I hand you the business card for the Infinite Probability Drive.
She'll nod, put it in her wallet, and say, I'm very sorry for how my acquaintance has acted and treated you all this evening. It was not how I wanted this to go. In fact, I'm not sure why he was at the park to begin with. Either way, I do not know what will happen from here on out. You have seen what has happened. Are you... And she'll just kind of make like she'll, like with her pointer finger, she'll just kind of make a circle and just say, are you a part of all of this?
I'll kind of just give a nod and say yes. As you can see from what I can do, I am no stranger to it. Which is why I was trying to ask in hushed tones and not bring much of attention to it in a public place. I hope you understand. I'm very newly acquainted to your people and your friend, so I'm trying not to step on anybody's toes, but apparently I did tonight. If you could tell me what I did so I could rectify this mistake next time we meet.
A, he is not my friend.
I apologize.
And B, how should I put this politely? But he is a hot-headed pig. So... nothing you do will stop that.
I'll kind of just give a half smile and nod. I'm familiar with those type of people. Well, maybe next time we meet, it will be on less heated situations.
Perhaps. Hopefully.
You better not stray too far from your friends. I wouldn't want to anger anybody else.
I frankly don't care if I upset them anymore.
All right. Well, I work at that place on that business card. If you call, you will get in contact with Chris, out of character. I forgot their names again.
Andre and Alex.
Oh, good. We get to have a Mage Guru discussion. This will be great.
Oh boy!
And won't end horribly.
It'll be so bad.
You can get in contact with Andre and Alex, although they seem to be a little bit more level-headed. So, if no offense to your acquaintances, but I preferred if somebody of equal level-headedness went to speak with them if they did. I hope you understand.
I do. I do. And she'll kind of nod to both of them. Just kind of say, I am happy to see that none of you were harmed, and I hope you have a pleasant evening.
Likewise.
And she'll hobble back to the rest of the group.
When Matt hobbles over, he'll nod to Michael and Caleb before, walking alongside Matt.
I would repeat the gesture.
Interesting evening, isn't it? Saying that to Matt.
Indeed.
I almost think I should take an Excedrin migraine.
Honestly, I don't think that would help much.
No, but the placebo effect might.
That's true.
Otherwise, they'd have to try to get something harder.
I'm sure you could speak to a doctor and get a prescription. Either way, we should probably head back to the set.
Yeah. Yeah. Dusty will head to his car and make sure that Matt makes it to hers before he even, takes off.
Yeah, Matt gets to hers just fine.
And then everyone realizes the two of them are speed demons.
A little bit.
So, seeing that the 4 people got into the vehicles, I would turn back to Michael and say, well, that was close.
Yeah, it was. I didn't like their intentions. They didn't look good.
I don't know what their intentions were, but all right, I'll take your word for it. You know there's something in Gage Park, right? It's what
Yeah, we
it's what
killed
the
it.
Nah, there's something else. I guess something else moved in. That's what the dude was tracking down. The 8-foot-tall guy.
8-foot tall guy.
Yeah, the one that nearly grabbed you.
I don't recall that. No. Yeah, no. We killed the guy that punched you, and I put him on the ground.
Yeah, there's somebody else.
Maybe it's best we just stay away from this park.
Yeah. Know any other good parks to go to?
Oh, I do know there's some very good ones in Lawrence. Have you been to the one by Mass Street?
No, I haven't. Maybe you
It's
can
not
take
far
me
from
there.
the university. It's very beautiful.
Well, if I'm not going to be punched by a one-punch man or chased down by a demon dog, then it should be fine.
Well,
Or should I say werewolf?
It avoids situations like that, hopefully. I think that's for the best.
Yeah, maybe you can give me the penny tour, so to speak. You seem to know your way around campus. Oh, and by the way, have they been keeping you awake at night?
No, I mean, it's getting close to the 4th. Most people have gone back to see their families.
Okay, well, I can go back if they're ever bothering you again, and handle it discreetly and in a non-violent manner if they're keeping you awake again.
That's hardly necessary.
All right. Well, I thought I should ask.
Oh, I think it's probably best for us to head back.
Yeah.
And that seems like a good place to end this scene.
Thank you, everybody. This has been another scene in Kansas, where once again we just had to have a nice little talk. Shit fucking happened.